Season's greetings to the Battery Pack out there. Thank you for joining us tonight in this late edition of the Broken Battery Podcast, brought, as always, by the self-sponsoring Broken Battery Entertainment.
Hey, they don't know it's late.
We do, because we're recording outside still.
It's getting fucking cold, Trav.
Yes. Luckily, these vagrants keep coming by us and offering us their hooch, which makes no sense to me because it's really doesn't keep you warm. It just kind of shrinks your blood vessels for a while.
I was really surprised when the guy offered me some Tito's.
Tito's.
I thought that was the upper echelon of the vodka.
Oh, yes, Tito's. We're going to do a brief shout-out to Tito's. Tito's, the one type of vodka. If you can get a better type of vodka, it's probably not Tito's.
Well, I kind of like it, Trav. I was going the other way around on the Tito's. I was like, hey, Tito's.
Hey, thanks. Hey.
And why don't we be the Broken Battery, sponsored by Tito's.
We're throwing it out there. So, to our 15 fans in the tri-state area, spread it along to Tito's if you know somebody.
Let us know what you think, Tito's.
I am, as always, Travis, and I am here with the Duke of Delight. The one, the only, Joseph.
Thanks, Trav. I'm really full of Christmas cheer.
As well as assorted good food that I brought over.
Yeah, you did. It was catering tonight by T.W. Waginka.
T.W. Waginka.
So,
if it comes out of a can, I'm your man.
That's right. Boiled over and boiled hard.
we boil everything, that's all right. The boiled meats.
We all do the boiled meats.
Yes. Well, we are, Joe, we're like 2 weeks away from Christmas. So like less than 2 weeks.
It's less than 2 weeks, Trav, because math's never been your strong suit.
No, it hasn't. I've been more of a literary guy.
It's actually... Like
actually,
it's about 9 days away.
9 days till Christmas time.
Yep.
I don't know how many days of Hanukkah left.
I think that's over.
Oh, Hanukkah's over. Mm. That's why all the Jewish people are always so sad this time of year.
Is it?
I don't know.
Maybe they're laughing at all of us Gentiles
as they go and get Chinese food on Christmas Day.
I think that they probably are all laughing at us because they're all like, look at them all run around just for one day. We have 8 crazy nights.
It's 8 crazy nights, folks.
So, and they're not sad. Joke's on us, fuckers.
Absolutely. I mean, I honestly don't know what Jewish people get for Christmas. I always hear jokes. They get a dreidel or like socks and stuff like that. No, I don't know enough Jewish people to actually make this kind of an assumption.
I don't know. I don't know that many.
No,
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit. Equity and inclusion is not big in this area. So.
No, not really. But hey, if you're a member of the Battery Pack,
man, just let us know what you got.
Let us know what you got. I want to know. Interested? Throw it in the mailbag.
Does it suck having to wait?
Does it have to wait
till the next day to open something else up?
Yeah, like it's progressively going. It's like it's
the first day the good day, or is the last day the best day?
We don't know, and
we have no idea.
And we appreciate your culture, and we would love to hear some feedback.
And I'm sorry for my naivety.
No, that's nativity scene you're looking at.
Not nativity scene. None of that in here.
Well, anyway.
No, what is I'm being naive about their whole process. Right. So I apologize. I don't know.
But as we march towards the third best holiday in the holiday season.
Is it third best?
Oh, yeah. Halloween and Thanksgiving always tops Christmas for me. But I like Christmas. I'm saying it's up there. I really like Christmas, too.
Okay, so here's the thing. I like Christmas, but I don't like the fact that it starts in October.
That makes sense.
I've mentioned this before. Or it starts on November 1st. Christmas season starts on November 1st.
Yes.
By the time it gets around, you're just like, holy shit, and then it's done.
And then it's done.
And then it's like, then you got like 5 days to recover, and then it's New Year's.
Yep. And then New Year's, you got to go strong.
And then you need like 5 days to recover after that.
And then you got, the desolate wasteland of January, February, and early March.
Yes.
And then St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, that's right.
But we're going to cross that bridge when we get there, folks.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
We're going to be festive today about Christmas.
Yeah, it's fine.
Actually, I'm going to do a quick spotlight. It has nothing to do with Christmas, but they did mention it was set during Christmas. I managed to go see one of the first showings of Spider-Man No Way Home. Oh my God, folks.
Lucky.
Oh.
I went to a choir concert.
Hey, good for you.
It was magnificent.
Was
but elaborate without spoiling.
This movie, I was so worried about the hype on movies like this, but it owned up to the hype. And you know me, I'm cynical when it comes to that. I'm like, oh, it can't possibly be as good as everybody's saying it is. Oh, it is. It is everything I wanted it to be.
Well, I mean, I think that all the Spider-Man movies have been good.
Absolutely. Even the Amazing Spider-Man ones.
Except for
that third one.
Except for the third one with the Venom dance and all that stuff. And even that movie had its points.
I cannot wait till we do a spoiler review on this movie because I am just busting this. I can't wait for you to see it, Joe.
Yeah, I'm going to go see it tomorrow.
Everybody needs to go see this movie. I mean, if you want to support our theaters, which is a good idea, and see this movie, it needs to be seen in theaters as well.
I ain't scared of no Unicron.
I'm the Unicron virus. Any of those Transformer fans out there is going to understand what we're talking about. But
I was on that from day one.
Absolutely. I saw that GIF you put, and I laughed my ass off.
Now you got to watch out for the Unicron.
So that's my spotlight. So go see Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
Epic movie.
Go ahead.
It's
do it.
It's on par with Captain America: The Winter Soldier with me, and you know how I am always raving about that. That movie's sick, it's so good.
It's like a superhero movie inside of a spy movie,
inside of a Jason Bourne movie.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty badass movie. So yeah, thanks for the comparison.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna go see it tomorrow. I'm gonna go take the kids. We're gonna go see it after I play hockey tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right, Joe's gonna go bust some heads.
No, it's just with friends.
Oh well, Joe's gonna mildly bust some heads.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Joe's gonna skate. And
we're
play some,
old. We're old, and we just it's for the love of the game, Trev.
We're gonna play old style hockey, like Eddie Shore.
That's right. Put on the foil, coach.
Put on the foil, coach. But we're gonna kick off this great episode after the spotlight with Name That Lyrics.
Oh.
Da-da-da-da.
Well, Name This Lyrics tonight was my...
Brought to you by Joseph Coogan Incorporated.
It was my choice tonight, is because it's so we've been going through these lyrics, and it's like, what were they trying to say?
Yeah, what were they trying to say, folks?
On these lyrics tonight, and this isn't even the when it comes to these guys, this isn't, they get pretty well. One of my favorite bands, the Melvins.
Melvins' choice.
Yes. So the song is called Sky Pup.
Sky Pup.
So I'm gonna read through this a little bit at a time, and I mean, at some point, we're just gonna have to figure out what the fuck they were trying to say.
What were they trying to say?
Okay, so I don't know. I'll just rip into it, and and if I stutter through this a little bit, it's just because these words do not make any sense next to each other.
So it's like a Beck song, which is something we're gonna be covering.
Yeah, we're gonna get to Beck.
We're gonna get the Beck.
So anyway, the Sky Pup starts off with the lyrics. It's strange this evening, so girl. Make the 5 mark city of gold. Oh baby, it's hot cold meat hook ringing in my nose. Well, baby, it's a big quote down. Oh baby, not really. It's all down for the hog. Okay, so
let's look at this first section of lyrics, folks. Okay, so meat hook. I mean, anytime anybody says meat, you just kind of it throws up a red flag.
Yeah.
Like, what are you trying to say, folks?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on in the meat. Someone going on the hook? I don't know.
It's like meat hook. I've heard it was like a meat hook. It's like hooking somebody, like getting somebody with a big meat hook, like that. But I don't think that's what it means.
I don't know.
That or he's getting a blumpkin.
Maybe.
And there's something about the 5 gold down.
Huh?
The city of gold.
Yes.
5 down.
No, it's make the 5 mark city of gold.
5 mark city of gold.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Are they alluding to Las Vegas? I have no idea on this. Okay, continue, Joe.
All right.
I mean, obviously, down for the hog. I get that.
Down for the hog, yeah.
Yeah. So it's about baby being down for the hog. So
that's right. It's all about that. Anyway, so as I go into the next iambic pentameter,
I'm going to get a metronome.
Oh, baby, come on and give me a drag. We're sitting down on midnight. Well, baby, you're not so mean. Kill you like a holy nuclear. Oh, baby, she wants my soul. Hock sooner. I'm a witness.
Hock sooner. Okay, so so they're sitting outside. It's midnight. They're bumming a cigarette off each other. They're sharing a cigarette, or maybe they're smoking the reefer. I don't know.
I think I think you're being too mild.
I think I might be.
I think that the Melvins are on some fucking next level shit.
So let's put these two stanzas next to each other. They're talking about taking a drag on something.
Yeah.
They're talking about being down for
for the whole. They'll kill you like a holy nuclear.
I think homeboy's packing some meat.
Yeah, maybe
a meat hook. So to
speak. Baby, she wants my soul.
Yep.
Hock sooner. I'm a witness. Nasty black like a hog. Hey now, break the cocktails. You're not really so bad, so hot. She's going down. Guess so. I'm bound to do it. If I got the place.
Okay, so it sounds like he's getting blown. He's getting blown, and they don't have any place to do it at.
I don't know. I just really, really like this song.
Obviously.
And the fact that the lyrics and the song just make no sense. And it's like we could sit here all night and we could dissect this, but there's no actual meaning behind it.
One day, me and Joe are going to do a video podcast of this, and we're going to be wearing like togas and act like we're having a philosophy debate, like it's ancient Greece.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a lock-in and try and figure this shit out overnight. And I don't think we will.
No.
So yeah, that was
Sky Pup by the Melvins.
Sky Pup by the Melvins. So.
Travis is like, yeah, you don't get to pick the song next
time.
No,
I know, no, Joe, no. I am so glad you did pick that, sir, because I got my idea. Obviously, they're outside. He's getting blown, and
having a smoke.
They're having a smoke. No, she's smoking something, and not so much. He's smoking a meat hook hog, a big meaty hog, and they got no place to go. So he's like, and the thing is. He's kind of like, yeah, she's not hot, but it's okay. It's still, like, go ahead. That's my analysis of it.
Yeah, I think that, he and she were down to clown. And that's how that had to happen. So
I'm gonna insert the down to clown. So if you have any opinions on this, folks, feel free to chime in the message board and the comments. Send us a message. What do you think the Melvins are trying to say? I
dare you.
Even if the Melvins are listening, what were you fucking trying to say?
Yeah, please let us know.
Please let us know.
It's been bothering me since like 1995.
Damn you, Sam Goody. So, I'm so glad that we are doing these segments now, Joe, because this next segment is what was on TV. This is what we look at the closest holiday coming up. Which
the stuff that I fall asleep to.
Exactly. And sometimes you actually make it through too, though.
I do.
Yes.
I do. I make time to watch some
You
of
make
this
an
stuff.
honest effort.
To rewatch and rewatch and rewatch again.
And you'll realize that we go to the well a lot in certain shows because we just love these shows.
Yeah.
Like we mentioned How I Met Your Mother.
Yep.
We're going to mention How I Met Your Mother again now.
Yeah.
But this is a Christmas episode, and this is one that just off the top of my head they're talking about. And the great thing about How I Met Your Mother is they always have running gags on that show.
Absolutely.
Just absolutely. Running gags are my all-time favorite type of comedy. And one of the best gags is they always make fun of Robin for being Canadian. Oh, Canada. You're just
She's
too
like,
easy.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Canadian Thanksgiving was last month. How are you eating a country?
Oh, he's like the American version of what was it of damn it. Well, really well-known guitar player. They were talking about Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh, Neil Young.
Neil Young. Well, anyway, this episode, I don't know. I think it was season 6 or 7.
No, season 4,
Season
episode
4?
11.
Okay.
Yes.
It was.
It's titled Little Minnesota.
Little Minnesota. Now,
so if you want me to give you the synopsis.
absolutely.
As given by republicworld.com.
Thank you, Republic World.
Yeah, thank you very
Notated.
much. I always like to give credit where credit is due.
This is a fact.
There we go. So Little Minnesota is one of the mellow and added family members episode. In this episode, Ted's sister, Heather, joins them for the holidays. Ted is trying to keep her and Barney from getting involved, actually banging. Getting involved with anyone. Marshall and Robin hang out in this bar called Little Minnesota. Where Robin tries to fit in by lying about her origin. So there are so many things going on in this episode, and I like to compare it to other episodes where there's multiple things going on, but everything keeps going on, and it just goes. So the part with Barney and Ted's sister.
Oh yeah, they purposely.
And he was all like, "Sister, sister, sister." He's like singing all these songs. He's like, "Hey, with their boobies, I will play." Like
yeah,
he's all like,
singing the dreidel
he's
song.
like, at one point, Ted refers to him. He's like, "You're like Weird Al Yankovic if you were only singing songs about banging my sister." And dude, I totally laugh out loud every time I see this episode, and he just keeps on going, and he just keeps on going, and
he pushes it to the limit every time.
No, I mean, yeah, as Barney does. So yeah, and then
they purposely made him think that they were doing stuff too, just to mess with him.
And that was pretty good.
It was,
and but there was also the scene where he was all like, "Oh, I'd like to talk about you doing that," and he's like, "That means he's not gonna do it." he does all those things, and he was all like, and he's like, "Barney, I can hear you." He can hear us.
But I love that both of those plot lines in the episode. But plot B is my favorite, the one with Robin lying about her heritage, being from Canada because she wanted to fit in.
Yes.
And anytime she drinks on the show, she gets a Canadian accent.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are, yeah. And then they're kind of just looking at her, and then but didn't she turn on Marshall Marshall?
Well, no. She actually didn't turn on Marshall. She actually used Marshall's story about the Minnesota Vikings.
Yes.
And it was the part about sitting there crying because they lost on that field goal and all that other stuff, and then they get mad. And then obviously at the Marshall does what Marshall does, and he's all like, "You know what?"
He flipped out.
She's Canadian.
And then everyone's like, the collective gasp is what made me laugh the hardest in this episode. Besides the the resolution of the episode, because Robin gets bummed out and she doesn't have any place to spend time now because she feels isolated.
Well, she feels isolated because of the fact that Canadian Christmas is actually the next day, and they call it Boxing Day.
So
she doesn't have anything to do on the 25th.
And you also give people shit you don't want. Fucked up, man. Oh my God.
Here's that.
Need a bread machine.
Here's that bread maker. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Did you give that to me on your...
this exact model?
Yeah.
No, that's the exact one.
This exact one.
I hope you like it.
I love it. I love it.
But anyway, Marshall feels bad, and then he finds a bar of nothing but Canadians in
That's
New York.
Right. I can't remember the name. Was that the Hoser Hut?
The Hoser Hut,
Yes.
yeah. And they just run. The best thing is there's this running gag about Canadians being afraid of the dark.
Oh, yeah.
And they turn the lights out on everybody, and they all scream like, "We're not afraid of the dark. We just don't like it."
Yeah.
Okay, but who does?
Yeah.
So do yourself a favor. Even if you don't watch the entire series, just go through, watch the Christmas episodes of How I Met Your Mother, especially that one.
Season 4, episode 11.
Yes,
Little Minnesota.
I think Ted does something really beautiful also.
Yes, he probably does.
Yes, because
he always did.
Sap. Oh, what a swell guy.
Yeah.
But let's go on to the main topic here, folks. The battery pack is eager to hear.
Oh.
We are going to talk about Christmas movies, but
that's weird.
But not so fast, Joe.
Oh.
We're not talking about classic Christmas movies.
No.
No, we're talking about the newest things.
Good night, movie house.
We are not talking about It's a Wonderful Life. We're not talking about A Christmas Carol. We're not even talking about National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, even though I absolutely adore that movie.
Yes.
We're talking about...
I've actually watched it only 3 times this year.
Only 3 times. He's being very reserved, folks.
Well, there's still time.
He's still time. He's actually reading the book adaptation of National Lampoon's.
I'm actually reading the screenplay.
Yes, the screenplay. It got like little pieces of Caddyshack. I managed to got written, like completely transposed into it because he's like, no. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense in this. But anyway, these movies came out in the last 5 to 15 years, right around there.
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna go on here and I'm gonna
Since the turn of the century.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can do that.
More. Yeah.
And not necessarily because so I'm gonna be like really, really like. So Die Hard is one of the best Christmas movies ever made.
Yes, but
it came out in the 80s.
Yes.
Also, the Christmas Vacation came out in the 80s. Christmas Story. We can't do any of that. Mm-mm. We have to go with the Christmas movies. Like we can't even do Gremlins.
No, Gremlins is a horror movie. I don't care what anyone says, and it's also a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
But there's another horror Christmas movie that came out just recently.
Oh yeah,
last couple of years.
Well, which one is that, Trav?
Krampus.
Krampus.
Krampus got like so much exposure now lately because I think everybody's tired of it's sick of entitled little shits. Yeah, you know what, Santa Claus? There's this other guy. There's this goat guy.
It's almost like Belschnickel.
Belschnickel
from The Office.
Is that the one Dwight was talking about?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I am nigh.
Another great episode.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll talk about The Office next week.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that episode next week. That one's so good.
But Krampus was good, and I think Dwight Schrute's in that one too.
Is he?
I think Rainn Wilson's in it.
Is he?
I watched
Adam
it.
Scott is in it. Toni Collette.
Toni Collette, man, I'm so glad she's alive. I didn't know she was alive.
Yeah, and so I mean, I can go down this list.
I just thought Rainn Wilson was in it. That's all.
I don't think he is.
If
I'm wrong, I apologize.
I'm mistaken. Then it's okay though.
Yeah,
But no, Krampus. I mean, the legend of Krampus is, you get Santa rewards good kids, and if you're a complete dickbag asshole, Krampus shows up and I don't know, drags you to hell or something. I have no idea.
I think he just straight up fucking clips you.
He clips you?
Yeah, I think
I mean, I've seen all these like really. You never see those really disturbing like old world paintings and tapestries and shit where you see like figures picking people up and like biting into their chest and they're all like, with their face wide open. I've seen a lot of those. Yeah. But Krampus, yeah, that's another one. And then also Santa's Sleigh. Now, I know it's probably not on the list that we comprise, Joe, but this did come out, and it's another scary movie that is Christmas themed, starring Bill Goldberg. It's worth a view. I had to bring it up. Because what it is
I have no.
You have no. Okay, so we're gonna do
prior knowledge of this movie.
Joe, we're gonna do a viewing of this before the first of the year.
All right.
What it is Bill Goldberg is the son of the devil. Santa is the son of the devil in this one. Oh. He lost a bet like 2,000 years ago.
Okay.
To an angel, and because of the bet, he had to like be like good and like give presents to everybody. Well, guess what? That expired last year.
Oh.
So he goes on a fucking rampage. he goes into this titty bar, and he just like one of the best lines is he just starts looking at all these like strippers. He's like, ho, 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 and he just starts killing these people in this bar.
And it's Goldberg.
It's Bill Goldberg as Santa Claus.
Okay.
An extremely meaty Santa Claus. I'm not talking, like Fred Claus. What's his face? Who played Christmas? Chris Kringle in that one. I don't know. He was in Big Fat Liar.
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti, yeah. Right. Okay, but I just rattled off too within the last 15 years.
All right. Well,
you're welcome.
I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to find the year on it. Does Elf actually count?
It does. It does. It came out in 2005. 2005 or 2008, right around that area.
Okay.
Elf.
Trev. Okay, Trev.
Elf is a great movie.
Yes. So many lines I actually use on a daily basis. Like, you sit on a throne of lies.
You smell like meat and cheese.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much good stuff that's going on in there. It's,
absolutely. I mean, like Will Ferrell, like he hit it hard, but he really cemented himself with Elf, I think, because I was like, okay, that guy does no wrong until just recently.
Right. Well, you do remember that movie that him and Kristen Wiig did a couple of years ago called The Adoption?
I never saw it.
And they did it on Lifetime or whatever. And
they did it on Lifetime?
Yeah, they did a Lifetime movie. And
that's hilarious. I did not know that.
And it was so bad, it was actually funny. But they played it serious the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's just honoring your craft right there, because they knew. They know what they were bringing to the table, folks.
Right. So,
yeah, and if you haven't seen Elf, you know what? I'm not explaining the plot.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler it. You know what? Should we even do it? Get off your ass. Go watch Elf. No,
I mean, it
it
actually doesn't qualify.
It doesn't?
No.
What year?
2003.
Oh, man.
I don't know. We've expanded the category.
Just a little bit.
From the 2000s and on.
2000s and on. Turn of the century Christmas movies.
Yes, there you go. Because we get to add, because we're expanding the category from 15 years.
Here we go.
From 15 years, we get to add one of my all-time favorites.
What is it?
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa? Okay. Yeah, I've only seen it once.
You've only seen it once?
I've only seen it once. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I feel really bad for that little fat kid.
Oh, no. Herman Merman?
Herman Merman. Like, you just fucking...
You want sandwiches?
This kid. You want sandwiches?
How much lettuce you want?
Oh, man, the little person in there cracked me up the most because he was just so hood.
Yeah, for sure. And he was also, I believe that he is also a star of Time Bandits. So
Time Bandits? Jesus, Joe. You dropped that nuclear bomb on me and not have me expect to talk about Time Bandits?
We don't have to talk about
we'll talk about Time Bandits, but it's going to have to be after the first of the year because...
You will return the map.
You turn the map. I enjoyed...
He was a very young little person at the time.
Time
Bandits.
You can never tell with them, though.
Time Bandits. Time Bandits is a timeless classic.
Timeless classic. Just like Geostorm.
Yeah.
I mentioned Fred Claus also. That falls in the same category. Great movie about Santa Claus's fuck up older brother.
Yes.
I just realized something. Vince Vaughn does a lot of Christmas movies because he was in Four Christmases also with Renee
Zellweger.
No, not Zellweger. It was the blonde one. She was in Sweet Home Alabama.
I don't know. I don't watch that show. I thought you said it's not Renee what? Reese or Reese
yeah,
Witherspoon?
Reese Witherspoon.
Okay, you said Renee. You said Renee, I say Zellweger.
She looks
say Reese, I say Witherspoon.
Yeah, she looks like a Renee to me. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, she's not a Renee.
She's not a Renee.
She's not.
What else we got?
Sorry, Renee's.
Renee's out there.
You're just not a Reese.
You're not all Reese's.
Yeah, that's right.
Reese's Pieces.
I would like to mention one that just came out. It's on HBO Max. I sat down and I watched it with my youngest daughter the other day.
Exactly what you're going to say.
And we freaking loved it.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
You said because you lived it, right?
Oh, yeah. I lived this movie.
And this
was, like, I would say I didn't live this movie, but I feel all the pain.
Right.
8-Bit Christmas.
Oh, God, so good. And it has MPH.
Great range.
And this movie was great because it has
He's a national treasure.
He really is a national treasure.
He's like Tom Skerritt.
Tom Skerritt.
I'm going to keep mentioning him.
We're going to put you in the Broken Battery alumni group.
Oh, Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, yes.
Tom Skerritt.
Tom Skerritt.
National treasure.
And his mustache.
Fucking Viper.
Awesome. So this movie was great because so many good callbacks to the 80s.
Yes.
And they mentioned the Power Glove and how it just sucks so much dick.
Oh, my God, dude. It was so bad. No, but I just remember, okay, so there's a lot of stuff. It's a little bit out of continuity because, like, this was about getting a Nintendo. I remember when Nintendo first came out. I actually had a song that I sang all the time when I was in the store. And it was weird because you could go to the store and buy this.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like I had to wait in line for the 5 that my store got, just like I did for this goddamn fucking Xbox that I got.
Right, same thing with my PlayStation.
No,
yeah.
I mean, it was like, if you wanted a fucking Nintendo and your parents could afford to get you a Nintendo,
You go and bought it.
you got a fucking Nintendo.
Oh, you didn't have a bunch of bots buying shit up?
No, it was great. So anyway, I had a little song that I used to sing while we were in, walking through Target, which was a new store at the time.
Target.
That's how long ago this is. And I would just sing a little song, and I'd be like, Nintendo. And I would just keep singing it. Yeah,
Did it work?
I think it did.
You did the Costanza from Seinfeld. Costanza.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I had a little song that I would sing, and and then my parents, they fucked with me.
I guess Stan forgot it.
Yeah, well, no, and it was, so like, it was kind of messed up because Christmas Eve we always spent at my grandma's house, and then
you never wanted to get a really good gift there because you couldn't play it.
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was like I got a Nintendo game for Christmas Eve. And then I was all upset because my dad's like, well, what the hell are you going to do with that?
Oh, I love your dad so much. Your dad is quite the auspicious fellow.
I wasn't as quick on the uptake as I am now, Trav.
Well, it's good you were battle hardened in fire.
It's it's good that I've been poked, prodded, and teased. It's made me the person that I am.
It made him into a juggernaut of destruction, folks.
That's right.
But yeah,
fuck your feelings.
One of their big plan, one of their big plans in that movie to get the Nintendo was that kid that says, "I don't have any allergies except for I can't eat SpaghettiOs."
Yes,
and he's like, and when he ate the spaghetti, he's like, ah.
It was so specific. It was like a complete and total barfarama.
It was. Yes. It was completely disgusting, and I was so happy that it happened.
Yeah, no, it was great. And then of course the plan worked.
But then shit happened. We don't want to give everything away.
Yeah,
it's a relatively new movie.
It's very, very new.
Well, you said that one, and I want to say my new. Well, it's not my all-time favorite one now, but out of the new ones, it's my favorite new Christmas movie is Office Christmas Party.
Oh, love it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I've already watched it once.
Yeah, I work in IT.
I will watch it again.
We both work in IT.
That's right.
We can appreciate the stuff they talk about because a lot of it's nonsense because somebody did filler shit on the script, but we're like, okay, you're just setting up a party. We get it.
Right. It's a party with a purpose.
Party with a purpose. Popping
That's
our
right.
peas.
I got to pop in my pee and hear. Good thing I got the guard. Yeah, no, that movie from Jason Bateman, Olivia Munn.
Oh, Olivia Munn, yum.
Yeah, and
Olivia Yum.
Yeah, well, that's not how you say your last name, Travis.
I messed up.
So
and T.J. Miller. I mean, I like T.J. Miller in doses.
Yeah. He was good in this one.
Oh, he was very good in this one.
And what was so
Rob Conroy was in it too, and he was hilarious.
Yeah, and there's the guy that they're trying to sell all the computers to that gets like the face full of cocaine and then goes fucking nuts.
And he tries swinging, and
he's
he
the dean. He's like the dean from like How High. He plays like several characters that are like all straight laced, and then they get doped up. They get all doped up, and then they just like they're like, man, I got like this shit.
And then you find out he got let go, so you can't buy any shit from them. And like Jennifer Aniston showed up as she plays 2 speeds: serious bitch or just fun girl. And also they got the Asian dude that was Jimmy Yang in Ant-Man. And the Wasp, and he was also
in
the baby play,
and also remember in that movie,
yeah, he's in that, and so is the Indian guy Paresh. I think he was in the Eternals also, and like he tried making out with the one girl from Saturday Night Live, and she's like, no, no, like it was supposed to be this like love moment.
He's in the Eternals. That's not the same guy.
Oh, it's not the same guy.
No, the guy from the Eternals is the guy from the Pied Piper show, HBO.
He's in Stuber.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Guy in the Turtles is the same guy as in Stuber.
No, it is not. It's not.
We're gonna do a broken battery.
The guy in Stuber is the guy from Eternals. The other,
that's what I'm saying.
The guy from Office Christmas Party.
No. I know they're different.
Is not the other movie. Like,
I'm agreeing with you.
Look at.
I am.
Okay.
Agreeing.
Because you're just kind of being like myopic here.
Joe's been reading the dictionary and the thesaurus today, folks. Keeps busting out $12 words.
Just because he's an actor and he might be of India heritage.
Indian heritage.
Indian heritage. Not Native American, Indian heritage.
Right.
It's not the same guy, Trav.
Okay, that's
It's not
fine.
the same guy.
Okay.
But he did have a hot girlfriend.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was that the hooker that he hired?
Yeah.
She's blowing dudes. She's blowing dudes in the bathroom.
She offered me a hand job.
And it was like one of the first movie roles.
Damn it.
One of the first movies that Kate McKinnon was in.
Yeah.
And she was like with the freaky deaky HR lady.
Yeah, no, that was great. It was all like, he was like the farty cheese lady. They referred to her at the one time.
I've been farting this entire time.
Yeah. They were like, yeah, we know.
She's driving around in that Prius? Was it a Prius van or something?
It was a minivan. It was a Toyota minivan that was full of bird cages and bird cum.
Yeah. You got anything else on there, Joe?
I don't know. It was, I don't know. I mean, I just thought it was a good movie from start to finish.
Oh, absolutely.
It actually makes me laugh a lot.
Well, is there any additional ones that we're missing?
I mean, there's a couple on there. Okay, so The Night Before.
I didn't really care for it.
But,
I don't like Seth Rogen.
Yeah, you don't like him, and like, I can take or leave him.
Yeah.
But this movie had its moments.
Okay, well,
and it was funny. We don't have to go into it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm burnt out on him.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are. The little lady from the thing. Noelle.
Noelle? Never seen it.
Noelle, it's a Disney Plus owned movie. It's an Anna Kendrick movie.
Oh, okay.
Bill Hader's in it.
Well, I celebrated his entire catalog.
Yeah, well, apparently not this one, right, Trev?
I didn't even know about this.
Yeah.
I'm really
excited. It came out in 2019.
Okay.
BC.
Yeah,
it was BC. It's a BC movie. For all you guys that don't know what that means, it's before COVID.
Before COVID, folks.
Yeah. And that one's pretty good. It's somewhat entertaining. You can watch it with your kids, and you probably won't hate it.
And we're obviously skimming over just a metric shit ton of Lifetime movies and Hallmark Channel.
Oh God, movies. No! We're not going into any of those movies.
Oh, absolutely not.
The 52 movies that the Hallmark Channel has made with like 7 different actors and 3 different sets.
That guy was in Wonder Woman 1984 as the guy that Steve Trevor took over. Let's put him in as handsome man in this movie.
And then there's another one. There's another one that's on the same realm. Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russells.
I actually enjoyed that one
with the Kurt Russells.
Yes, I enjoyed that one. That one wasn't bad at all.
It was not bad. It was not bad at all. And then
and we're not going to talk about the Jim Carrey
Scrooge
movie because I'm sorry, Scrooge is the most remade movie of all time. Mike and I covered this last week.
Uh-huh.
It's been made 8 times. I'm like, how many times? And we weren't even counting Scrooged with Bill Murray, which is the same story.
Were you counting the Mickey Mouse one?
I didn't count that one either.
Oh,
we did Muppets.
Mickey's Christmas Carol.
I did not do that one.
All right, so we're talking like 9 or 10.
Yeah, we're at like least. 10 at least, and I'm pretty sure we were missing more now.
Yeah.
So,
also a weird one that I thought was on here,
what?
Which is actually a good movie, but they're saying it's a Christmas movie.
What?
Shazam.
Yeah, I mean it's set at Christmas. I think before Christmas is over, we're gonna do an episode about movies that were set at Christmas but are really not considered Christmas movies.
Don't you dare fucking include Die Hard in there,
because
that is the best Christmas movie ever.
I'll die on that hill, Joe. I will die on the hill. I'm not gonna poop in your Cheerios on that one. But
usually people just piss in them.
Nah, I go full bore. I try to aim for the Cheerio hole.
Nice.
And we're not gonna mention the Grinch.
No, that's on this list too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not into it.
I mean, that's just some of the
It's been redone. I mean,
yeah. I mean, how many times can you tell the same old story?
Animated, the Jim Carrey,
Live action, and then the animated CGI Benedict Cumberbatch one. Benedict Cumberbatch, where he was the Grinch too.
Oh, he did.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2018. The Grinch.
Yes, and Benedict Cumberbatch was quite amazing in Spider-Man: No Way Home.
All right, knock it off.
But anyway, if you notice these, like the newer ones, all these are either comedies or you notice there's a lot bigger trend with like, actually in all Christmas movies, either comedy or it's a horror movie. Like there's a lot of like horror movies that are like Christmas time.
Yeah, like what is that one? Black Christmas.
Black Christmas, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Shit, I mean, I remember that one episode of the Tales from the Crypt where like that one guy dressed like Santa showed up at the house and the little kid let him in.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that was after the mom murdered the fucking dad.
But that's not in the decade that we're talking about, Travis.
I know. I'm just saying. Oh, look out! Look out, folks!
Man,
look out!
Sponsored by Tito's.
By Tito's, and then you have Jack Frost, which is in the time frame we're talking about with Michael Keaton. And I always liked it because they'd always get that one mixed up with the horror movie with Jack Frost about the serial killer. It turns into a fucking snowman. Oh, that carrot scene.
Did not see that one.
That carrot scene, man. If you got kids, don't show them that. And actually be very, very vigilant if you're going to watch Jack Frost because it happens.
That's right.
But I mean, that's pretty much everything. Like, I mean, we mentioned Fred Claus.
I mean, if we missed something,
I mean, we're still gonna do some more episodes before Christmas time, and we'll
we can
definitely
we will
indeed.
Yeah, and then we're gonna do best New Year's movies.
Oh man,
was there like 4?
There's 4, and one of them's like called New Year's. Like, so it's not just a clever name.
It's an experience.
It's an experience. But hey, we want to thank everybody for joining us on this late edition of the Broken Battery Pop Culture Podcast.
I told you they don't know how late it is.
AKA the Broken Battery Podcast. Thank you. Smash the like button. Follow us on social media, on Facebook.
Do it, YouTube. I dare you.
You can follow us on Twitter. We're on Twitter for as long. How long Twitter's going to last, though?
It's going to be out there for a little bit.
Rumble.
There you go.
And Podbean.
All
and
right.
Make sure you never miss another episode of this cutting edge material. And we promise no more lulls, no more hiatuses. You deserve better.
We'll try.
We'll
our
try
best to get this stuff out to you. Stay off the pipe. Don't forget to wipe.